Okay, Len in the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance here again. We are doing dynamic balance on this Ducati multistrada 1200 wheel, Michelin Road 5 tyre. So we've fitted the wheel onto the single-sided side-hung adapter, we've spun the wheel up. The machine has calculated that we're looking for 20 grams on the left hand side, which I've marked. You don't have to mark that here, but just out of habit I do. 15 grams on this side, or if you wanted a static balance in this case, we could have 35 in the middle. Now, looking at the spoke profile of this wheel, it's actually preferable to have the dynamic balance with 20 and 15, mostly because of the shape of the wheel. And the dynamic balance is arguably, splitting hairs, but arguably slightly better. So we need to clean the wheel, because we're using stick-on weights that have got double-sided adhesive. So we need to make sure that where the weights are going to sit are spotlessly clean, otherwise they won't stay on for very long. So we're going to make sure, I have pre-cleaned the wheel, and I'll just give it a last little clean here to make sure that the wheel is okay and clean. So I've cut 20, and I'm also going to cut 10, 15 for this side, so that's fine. So the weights are double-sided, so that's for the bin. And when the lights light up in this case, the weight should go at the 12 o'clock position. Obviously, if you lose that point, you can just keep an eye on the machine and you always get back to the same position again. So that's where that weight's going to go. Just want to make sure that I place that as neatly as I can. Give it a good hard squeeze to make sure it's on. I want to try and make sure it's neat. In this case, we've chosen black weights to match with a black wheel. You can have normal silver weights, white weights, different colour if necessary for cosmetic reasons. And the same again, I'm just going to attempt to peel the back off this side. This one's 15 grams. Make sure that I'm going to place it in the right place, right position. Flip on the wheel, try and get it kind of parallel and square to the wheel. And once they're on, you give the wheel a spin, and hopefully, if the calculations have been right and the weights have been on the right position, we should now have a better balance than we had before. Okay, so in this instance, it's coming up with 5 on this side, so that's not ideal. What that tells me is either the amount of weight I put on here or the position of the weight wasn't perfect. So in this case, it's looking for a weight opposite the 15 I put on. So that's not ideal. I'm actually going to take 5 grams of this off, and we'll see how we go from there. Lovely. So that's us now 0-0. We didn't have a lot of imbalance in the first place. We've now got it to 0. That's wonderful. So the wheel has now got the new tyre on. It's been balanced, and the next job would be to get it back onto the bike and then do a quality check, load test, etc., etc. Okay, so that'll be hopefully soon. See you soon.